I cannot pop this up.
Use that. Here.
So, I just wanted to record a quick message. I ain't recorded a message in the midst of chaos before. Well, I have, but not in home chaos, right? And I figured, why the fuck not, right? I ain't hiding shit. This fake ass Matrix shit fake anyway. Plus, motherfuckers done humiliated me so much and they got tried to get me knocked out and then turned everybody against me. So it's like, what the fuck does it matter at this point, right? I got a message to the black females, to the black women, man, because y'all fucked up. Y'all are fucked up completely, right? So, we love to talk about, I'm gonna just post it. We love to talk about Adam and Eve, right? And the aspect of Adam and Eve. Not understanding that that story never ended. It's still going on today. Only it was mixed up in basically in terms of trying to make the feminine feel like she's less than the masculine, which is not that. Is y'all actually hold more power because y'all are active portals. Like active. That's why, we are portals to a degree. But y'all are portals on another level. This is why y'all can give birth. Y'all have a direct line of souls to come down to birthing soul, or putting souls in physical bodies here. And what happened is y'all got tricked into thinking that your power was proving the man wrong or competing with masculine energy. And y'all not realizing that that's how they get us. When they make you feel like you have to compete with me, they already got you. Because instead of competing with me, you could fully step into your power. I could step into my power. We could come together and fuse those powers and become the powers that be. But because the enemy know in order to mess up, because you got to understand, if we all one being, if we all come from God, we all gods, right? If we all come from God, we all gods. That just means God had to come experience this life in different aspects. The main two aspects is masculine and feminine aspect, to see which one or how which type of energy would handle which type of energy would handle chaos, right? Because this is the big experiment. So when the other entity came to impede in that experiment, right, decided to use the woman, because the woman, y'all are strong and powerful, but there's something that y'all are weak in, and that's ego. Y'all weak in ego, I see. We all are. We all can be. Because they fed on false empowerment, making y'all believe that y'all were less. They made y'all believe that y'all were less than a man. They made y'all believe that, right? The other entities, the false entities, the false light. They made y'all believe that y'all were less than. Man, we didn't. The masculine energy did not make you feel less than, because we understood. We both understood before we came down here, and did go through amnesia and did forget our power and things of that nature. Forget or what we, in order to come down here from all of that, we had to drop certain things. We had to let certain things go in order for this flesh to be able to house our energy, our spirits, because it's a lot. It's a lot. So in order to house that shit, We had to let some of that. We had to keep some of that up there. We couldn't bring all that down here. That's too much, and this wouldn't be able to hold it. But when we came down here, we split into two, eventually, and they were what you would call the weaker vessel in the aspect of your ego, because you came down here and forgot that you are the earth. This feminine energy is the power, and they wanted to control you because they know they ain't coming at us like that. We different, you know what I mean? The masculine energy, we move based off of what we see. You feel me? We move based off of the intuition. That's feminine energy. All of that. I'm not saying it's male, female, but it's feminine energy. Masculine, we action, we move. You gotta show me, bro. I don't believe you. You see what I'm saying? What the hell you talking about? I'm not finna take my people. We not finna follow you just cause what you say. No, bro. We not finna. No, show me what you talking about. They ain't had nothing to show and prove, so they had to go to the woman. Use that mouthpiece. Cause how do we get women? We use that mouthpiece. We talk. We raise them up. That's what they use. That's what they say. Raise. Use that mouthpiece and make you feel like you're less than a man in your natural power. They made you feel like you're less than a man in your natural power, which makes you more powerful than a lot of things. Makes you more powerful than a lot. So they made you feel like you were less than a man. You see what I'm saying? They made you feel like you were less than a man. Then they lied and said it was us to make you hate us. That's some bay leaf tea, man. Right? So much now to where and it goes both ways, man. This is a messed up game they play. It goes both ways because now, being that we do live in a system like that, now you have the man. Now, if the woman, right now, like the religious system I came from, the man rules everything, right? So now, if you come from that type of aspect as the man who probably have mama issues and women issues, so you probably are misogynistic a little bit. You probably are over aggressive. You probably do try to control more than what you're supposed to. So with that being said, now if the woman wakes up and wants to tell the man something, he ain't gonna listen because woman, get back in your place. I mean, who is you to tell me something? Yeah, all right, that's cute, whatever. You know what I mean? Now on the other flip side, the woman, she thinks that her natural power is weak. Now, with us, they did their job to make you step out of your natural power to come try to step into mine. Something that ain't yours. So now it's a war. Now it's a spiritual war amongst two beings, or a being that came down here together for the same mission. Now we stopped that mission to go fight each other and fight a mission that they created for us. This is a war that we didn't even come down here to fight, between masculine and feminine. It's a test. We ain't come to fight that war. We come to learn. So now we can't unify within ourselves. Now that we can't unify within ourselves, they have time to build their power and continue to study us and shit like that. Study our people, study the people that can't, If you know, you know. So now you got the masculine downplaying the feminine, and the feminine hating the masculine because of, the masculine is not understanding that feminine is the power, and the feminine not understanding the importance of masculine, not realizing that it's a balance, that you need both. We need each other. That's why a lot of these unions are getting messed up. They playing on mine, right? But I'm already knowing that what is. You know, what shall be will be. You know what I mean? Any given situation. Any given situation, you know? I had to put my son in the ground less than a year ago, by the way. Year coming up soon. And they still trying their rituals because it hasn't been a year yet. So they still trying certain things. But they plan on my union. And whatever, like I say, whatever is, it will be. And I'm not fighting. I'm done. Let me finish what I was saying. So being that we both are at war with each other, neither one of us will listen to each other. You see what I'm saying? Which makes it kind of hard. See, if one of us gets an awakening, how I'm gonna wake the other one up? When they already made it up in their mind that they not, you know, because this system is so tricky with how they do things, man. I'm learning, man. This is why the divine has us doing certain things at certain times. Like he has certain people out there in the wilderness. Like he has certain people out there. They have certain people hitting the grids hard right now. Right? I was hitting grids for a little bit. Then certain things happened. I stopped. Right? All in perfect, all in divine timing, man. All in divine timing. And then there's some of us who are in the matrix learning still. Learning ourselves, learning how to not react, but respond. This matrix is funny, man. And I'm learning. It's funny. But at the same time, it's not funny. You know? It's a crazy game we created. But that's something that I'm learning as well, man. I'm learning the family dichotomy and what they doing with it. And in order to destroy the family dichotomy, they it's off balance because it's like it's a constant fight of who is more important, masculine or feminine. That's fighting that answer that question will never be answered. How? Because it's neither. You need both. You need both. If it's just straight masculine energy, it'd be nothing but war on the planet. And that's what they're trying to do. And then they got nothing but they got feminines acting as masculines, which is war. You have a feminine acting outside of her natural chemical compound. That causes more chaos than needed. You're already dealing with men who are emotionally imbalanced. You're already dealing with men who don't know how to deal with their trauma. And then here you bring an unhealed woman who think that she battled her trauma by being tougher than she's supposed to be. Ooh, they got, man, hey, y'all doing a hell of a job. Y'all, the way y'all experimenting on our people, on my people, man, the way you experimenting on us is unfathomable. I'm just glad that I'm down here to study, man, and I can study your experiment. Y'all doing hard work for us. It's just an interesting thing to be in the middle of it, though. To be in the middle of it and to have to learn how to detach, because that's the key as well. Sometimes we have to detach because if we don't detach, this matrix will drive us all up and down the road, you know? Trying to figure out why and, you know, trying to ask questions that really we ain't supposed to be getting the answer to just yet. So we got to sit down and go through these things and go within ourselves and pull it out because we had the answers. And then once you go within yourself so much and you continue to pull each answer out, you'll realize that you're God. And that's what they don't want you to do. But it's like beings like me, I am who I am. I am who I am. It's the reason why most of my tests are surrounded by women and children. That's all I'm going to say. It's the reason why most of my tests are around women and children. It's the reason why I was able to go within religious institutions as well as legal institutions, like such as jails and prisons. Whether I was briefly an inmate or whether I was a correctional officer. It's the reason why I was in security positions. That's a part of who I am. You know? Legua, Tahuti, Elijah, John the Baptist. We can talk about it forever. Multiple different people. And it's like all of them is coming to me at one time and trying to show me what's happening. And then it's all been in the span of like 5 months. Ooh, it's been a hell of a road, man. It's been a hell of a road. But I'm learning. And that's what we supposed to be doing, learning. We ain't supposed to be internalizing this shit because it's all this shit about over. We just got to continue to be okay within ourselves in every situation so we can get to the next level and retrieve and receive, you know, and forgive those who deserve to be forgiven, because a lot of people are under spiritual attack. They're under spiritual attack, man. And a lot of times they use those people to spiritually attack us too, i.e. the woman, for the woman, the man, whatever. And then it be yourself, really. It's really yourself. But as men and women, we got to get at masculine and feminine energy. We have to balance the energy within ourselves out so we can appreciate the latter. Like, I can only appreciate the feminine because I am fully in my masculine energy. You see what I'm saying? As well as my feminine. So I can easily access both, but I understanding that I am a masculine in this lifetime. In this life form, I am a masculine. So I was sitting here to balance myself out. And I'm balancing. I'm not all the way balanced yet, but I'm getting there. Because if I was all the way balanced yet, then I wouldn't even gone. I wouldn't even, you know? But I'm finna sit here and deal with that. No. Poof, out of here. You know what I mean? I probably wouldn't even, look, bro. Sit high, look low. That's what we did. Sit high, look low. Just wanted to post that. It's beautiful. All this is beautiful, and I love y'all. I love, period. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful experience, man. It's really beautiful, man. It's a beautiful experience, and I love y'all, bro. Like, even through all of this shit. Because I wish a part of me, I wish I could be out there in nature. A big part of me, like, all the time. But I'm over here in the southeast, so it's cold as hell right now. It's cold as hell, and I know sooner or later I'm going to have to go out there, spend a couple nights out there in the cold, just to, you know what I mean? New levels, new devils. And that's not the devil, it's just, it's devil within me. I get another one that got to be tamed and conquered, you know? So eventually I'll make my round. It's been cold. It's been dropping for like 20 degrees at night. Ooh, they've been keeping it cold over here, trying to keep us in the house, keep us away from outside. The weather changing, you know, it's a lot. It's getting cold. It's getting cold. But I'm being nudged to move, but I'm not being nudged to move. It's things that I have to accomplish where I'm at. But man, this is a beautiful experience, man. And y'all continue to share y'all experiences. We ain't out here for likes and views and shit. We out here to share experiences so we can all continue to ascend. Because I got some shit I can learn from y'all, and hopefully y'all have some shit y'all can learn from. I know y'all got some shit y'all can learn from me. Somebody need to see this shit. Because somebody going through it. And going through it to where they pulling their hair out and shit. I ain't got no hair to pull. Well, I do got hair. Can't pull my hair out. I cut my locks. And I've been recording videos too for a while. I've been recording videos since I started grid work early this year. It's just I wasn't in my confidence to post them. That's why I still had to do more shadow work. That's why Spirit wasn't done with me yet. I had to do more shadow work to stop being scared of myself. and scared with another motherfucker. Like spirit literally had to pull everybody away from me and have everybody spit at me and betray me so I could realize I have nothing to fear. Who am I fearing? These people? These people who have to go run and report to other men and women. They can't even live their own life. These people who are used against me that were in my life the whole time. The people that were used against me that were in my life the whole time. Whether it's mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, cousins, aunties, uncles, grandmas, grandpas, lovers, children, don't matter. Y'all have to go if you're knowingly being used. And even if you're not, even if your spirit, you're just being hijacked by low vibrational energies that want to get to me because they know who I am and I'm activating and they got a mission to try to stop me too. Either or, you don't live free. You have to answer the phone. Whether it's spiritually, when that demon come knocking, who's that knocking? Who's that knocking on your door? Let me in. Right? When that demon come knocking, you got to answer the door because you ain't strong enough to keep it closed. You ain't been building your spirit up to keep it closed. You been still eating bullshit. And motherfuckers think that, because you have a lot of us, and shout out to King Horex, Tutter Rex, Coach Reg, and as well as Master Earth. He don't drop no more, but he used to drop a long time ago. And I will give props to Jashad Jamal, of course, because he got a lot of knowledge that helped me. Bobby Hemmett, Professor Griff. What? KRS-One had a couple of good lectures. There's a couple of them, but what you understand when you get to a certain level, certain food don't fuck with you like that. But a lot of y'all skipping some steps because you gotta learn your body first, which means you gotta purge your body from all the bullshit they gave you. Learn how that feels to be you. Then understand what your body started craving and why. But a lot of y'all are these demons knocking on your door and you have to answer because you keep signing contracts with them. When you put certain shit in your mouth and your body without understanding what it's doing first, you signing contracts that you don't know. You crossing yourself up. That's what they call it in a metaphysical realm or in a spiritual world. They call it crossing yourself up. You cross yourself up or you hex yourself by putting food in your body, by watching certain things, by scrolling, looking at certain things, by talking to certain people. You hex yourself. You hex yourself. So that's why you have to open the door when those spirits come knocking. Because your mind ain't strong enough and your mind don't know itself, so it can't tell you that that's not you. And if it does, you ain't gonna listen because you don't know. The voice that you need to listen to be so damn quiet because you ain't fed or took the time to learn that voice. That the other voices that are loud within your mind that are not yours, those are other entities who are not being used for your good. Because you can only turn a so-called negative entity and use it for your good is when you integrate all aspects of yourself and you start goddamn learning yourself and you start being a god within yourself and then become a deity on outside. Because as above, so below, as within, so without. It say it in the Bible. Y'all gonna say, as above, so below, oh, that's Aleister Crowley, that's demonic. No, it's in the Bible. As a man thinketh, so is he. As a man thinketh, so is he. That's as within, so without. What's the Lord's Prayer? Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. That's as above, so below. That's all that is. That's just for y'all Christians and Israelites and shit who think that y'all holier than thou and y'all don't even practicing the whole thing. Y'all don't even know what the hell y'all reading. Anyways, back to the point. These demons can knock on your door and you have to answer for them because you sign contracts and you don't realize. See me, these demons knock on my door. I don't sign no contract. I'll tell them, look, I look the demon dead in the eye. I look at Archon, Daemon, whatever, dead in the eye. And I'll be like, hey, bro, for you step over here, understand it. You don't run shit. And when I tell you leave, you need to get the fuck on. Because we have that power. Because I'm not dark or light. I am. Right? But some of y'all, y'all be getting hijacked, man. And I love y'all. Like I said, I love y'all because I understand that you're being used against yourself. I said in a prior video. But the women need to balance out their energy. Your energy is not masculine. You have it in you. You're feminine. You know when your feminine energy is off balance when you're not creating. or nurturing your creation, meaning your kids. When you're not nurturing your creation, when y'all are doing everything else outside of your power, instead of nurturing your children, what came from you, you created that. That's why you're feminine energy. You are powerful. You are creation. I'm not going as deep as I could because y'all fucked up in the head. So a lot of the knowledge that's gonna come to y'all will eat that shit, and that's why they fucked with y'all, because they understood who y'all were. You're a creation. So when you step outside of your feminine energy, you fuck us all up. You try to be me, you fuck us all up. Instead of going and nurturing your creation, your children, your home, the earth. Because you was taught that was weak and boring. Look around you. Can't do shit without the earth when you on the earth. You have to have something, you have to have something to stand on as the earth. We need the earth to stand on. And then y'all gonna think y'all take that, be like, I ain't nobody, don't stand on me. Why not? Ain't it powerful to be needed? You're needed for somebody to have a foot. I can't just come with a foot. I need a ground to keep me stable, to stabilize me, to hold me up. You understand? Y'all think the feet is the lowest part of the body, when the feet is the highest, because you pulling information from your feet. That's why they taught us to keep them covered with rubber motherfucking shoes that stop electricity. That's why they made it weird for us to walk on the ground barefooted. That's why a lot of people think it's weird to wear leather sandals or leather shoes, not understanding that helps the electricity flow through your body, because your feet is one of the top thing, because as above, so below. Remember, we came from the dust of the ground. Those, right? Came from the dust of the ground. That's beloved. Beloved. But true, beloved. Ain't nothing, no accident. Beloved, that's beloved. God, that's as above, so below. You came from below, above. You came above. You came from below. They made y'all feel weak for being the earth, while they take and pull power from the earth. The divine feminine, we waiting for y'all. We waiting for y'all, bro. I feel that to the core. We waiting for the divine feminine. I feel like I could be wrong. Somebody correct me. We waiting for the divine feminine because a lot of y'all not trying to wake up. But there's a lot of y'all that are awake, and the ones that are awake, we ain't gonna see out you. We gonna see you when we see you. The ones that are awake, we gonna see you when we see you. But it's time to get up, man. We ain't taking the power from the women no more. Y'all are the power. This time you take that shit back in yourself and realize what it is to be a feminine with power. It's not false masculinity. It's true femininity. Nurturing, loving, creation, empathy. Because damn, y'all feminines out here don't got no damn empathy, man. Y'all don't feel shit. And y'all think that's strength. Hell no, that ain't strength. Cry a little bit. Feel somebody else's pain. Feel somebody else's hunger. Feel them. Feel them. Y'all don't have no empathy out here, man. Y'all scared of that shit. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. We need y'all, women. We need y'all. I need you. What's up? What's up? I need y'all. What's up? Huh? Where my mother's at? Where my sister's at? I done been turned on by all of mine. I'm talking about in the 3D. I'm talking about in the 3D. I'd have been turned on by all of mine. So where my soul family? Where y'all at, man? Where the real feminine energy at? Y'all out there. I know y'all are. What's up? Where we at? Let's get right, y'all. Love, I need y'all. I need you. Your son needs you. Your grandson needs you. Your brother needs you. Your cousin needs you. Your lover, whatever. I need you. What's up? We fighting real wars out here. The masculines, we fighting, man. And the feminines fighting too. But we need y'all to be y'all so we can be us. You see what I'm saying? Step into y'all role and let's fight, but let's fight properly. Y'all are warriors, but know how to war as the feminine, not as me. Peace, love, gratitude, hey. And to the ops. Your time about over with. So be careful.